This is my explanation of the crossada against an angle one in the master technique. Now the first thing we do when we look at a crossada, when this is coming out, we're gonna freeze right here. Because this is where he's swinging. I don't wanna trade my wrist cut for a neck cut. So I'm gonna move my head out of the way, okay? I go knife to wrist, hand to hand when this comes out. Now you can, if you're super coordinated, be like one of those clapping monkeys and try to time it, but it's iffy, even for the best of us. So instead, I like to cut and lean back. I'm gonna propel his arm further than he thought and bring my hand back to myself. So we just look at that. When he swings, there's my cut. Now my hands and my knife are at a chamber point and I see the back of his arm right there, okay? One more time, please. He swings, I crossada. This comes out. As this comes out, I'm gonna rotate my shoulders and I'm gonna step and cut and check at the same time. Now this check is important. I need my live hand open, my energy's going 30 degrees across the front of him, but I want to pin my elbow to his ribs to make sure he can't rotate back. Now just freeze right there, stay there. If I move back, I want to make sure that I'm stable. Notice how my arm is above my foot. If I start to move my arm outside of my foot, I lose stability, right? Or inside of my foot. Instead, I want to be right here. So that, rotate back towards me, Kenny. That's what's stopping him. Notice that I'm up close to his shoulder, not down by his elbow, because that gives him more leverage to work against me, okay? We get to that point again. He swings real slow. I crossada, cut, check, and step. My hand is open. I pinned his arm. I'm only hanging out here for a second. Now the next part is I want to leave. So I'm going to step 30 degrees, roll this in, lock my elbow to my hips, drive with my leg, cut, then step and go. Now if we turn, come over this way, please. This step is really important. He swings, crossada, cut, check. If I just move my foot back, I'm reaching for it. Instead, I really want to run away. I'm going to turn this way. That rotation lets me lock this in, okay? I've got either a strut here, straight line from my shoulder down to the knife, or bent into my hip. My weight is coming this way as I cut. I pick up my foot and I go. So one last time, put it all together. Watch how I get out of the way, rotate my shoulders, cut, check, move my foot, drive in and cut, and then go. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know where I can improve. And some